Hi, my name is Victoria Nielsen. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is day 12 of our Abundance Meditation Challenge, and the phrase of the day is, I place my intention into a vast ocean of all possibilities and allow the universe to work through me. Please write it down and make sure to keep about it throughout the day. The exercise today is going to be, I think, perspective broadening. And we're going to answer the following questions. Question number 1. What is my highest intention for my life? Question number 2. What can I do to make it happen? And question number 3. How is it going to impact me and those close to me? And I think it seems like it's a lot of responsibility, right? To pretty much write down a mission statement for your life. I would recommend to focus on the bigger picture, but also to not forget something that you are currently working towards. And I can give you an example. So in 2017, as I mentioned before, I moved from Washington, D.C. to LA. And it was a road trip that lasted 7 days, and I had plenty of time to think about what life do I want to have in LA, given that at that point I had a credit card debt and I didn't have a job lined up. I wasn't even sure where I will be living, at first. And I put together, now looking back, I think it was a very naive list of things, but I made a list of five bullet points of the things that I wanted in my life in order to feel happy / alive / that I'm living my life to the fullest. I wanted to have this sense that I'm a director of this movie that's called my life. And not only a director but also the lead character, that and I wanted to have this sense of that I can do anything that I want. So that list is funny, and I'm going to share it with you. First point was to find love in Los Angeles, in the city of angels. Point number 2 was I really wanted to build a career, and as I've mentioned, I wanted to be a project manager. And I spent a lot of time writing down how do I want to feel in a company that I will be working for. And I wrote down criteria that I wanted for it to have a dynamic structure, that I wanted for my work tasks, to be not boring, for me to have room for growth and development, for me to be able to be developing a lot of different skills. I also wanted for it to feel like family, because at that point in LA, I knew only my friend Irina. So I wanted to have a place where I know that I belong, and to have a sense of community. And I thought it would have been cool if I would be able to find it in my workplace. Number 3, I wanted to learn how to surf. Number 4, I wanted to get a dog. And number 5, I wanted to get a bicycle. I imagined this, life where I come out from my place on a weekend. I attach my bicycle to my car. I have my dog in my car as well. I have a cup of coffee, and I'm driving, besides the ocean to go surfing. And funny enough, it all came to life, I would say, relatively quickly. It took me a few years to have all 5 things in place. Love, I think, was the most challenging one. But it was just amazing, because when a few years passed and I opened my notebook and I realized that all of these things happened and I really wanted them, and I didn't buy a dog, I didn't buy a bicycle, I didn't get classes to learn surfing. It kind of all naturally came into my life from the places I least expected those things from. So I think overall it was a really cool experience, and I'm glad I have an opportunity to share it with you. That's why I think it's important to know that it's very important to know what you want and to create a space for it, right? Because if you want to live in LA but you live in DC and all you do is meditating, meditation is a fantastic tool. It's a necessary tool, and 100% it's useful, but you need to create a space for these wishes to come true, right? So for me, meditation is a tool that allows for me to realign with myself and to make sure that I'm staying on track and that I'm living my life in a way that serves me the most. But you are responsible for kind of helping universe help you, or I mean, we don't have to call it universe, but the space to help you. But you do need to take a few steps forward. Regarding the list that we made yesterday, regarding your mom, today, if you have an opportunity to do so, reach out to her and ask her what were her biggest disappointments in her life and what were her biggest dreams. I asked my mom and I was really surprised by the responses. They were nothing that I expected. And I was also shocked at the fact that we have never talked about this before. My mom and I are pretty close and we generally do not have any kind of secrets. We can openly talk about anything, we want to discuss. So that was interesting for me. And if you do not have a chance or an opportunity to talk to your mom, try to think about these questions as a part of your meditative journey. Yeah, so get creative, enjoy the exercise today. I hope you're going to find great value in it and some insights. Let me know in the comments how is it going, or if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you soon.